Just one question I have is you've got John Wesley Shipp in the pilot.
Yeah.
Can you talk about bringing him onto the show, and is there anybody else from the original series you'd like to bring on?
We want to bring on everybody from the original show. I mean, for us, that show was a triumphant success, and we loved it. As teenagers, and to get to do this now, it's just beyond our wildest dreams. And when we first sat down, one of our first ideas was that we had to have John Wesley Shipp on the show, and Greg had worked with him on Dawson's Creek to play Dawson's dad. So, I think we all took like a little pride in the fact that that the show wasn't lauded back then the way certainly as much as the kind of interest that we're getting for our show, and to be able to take John and bring him to Comic-Con and really give him great stuff to play and show everybody what a tremendously talented actor he is, and then hopefully drive people to look at the old show. We're really excited about that.
What I wanted to know is, since a lot of fans of Arrow are obviously going to be watching this show, how would you describe what's going to come up in terms of crossovers, and how are they going to play off each other?
Well, since Barry started on Arrow, it would be foolish to ignore it. We're hoping that that fans of Arrow obviously come to watch The Flash, and there's there are crossovers as big as episode 108. Both episode 8s of the show this year are going to be a 2-hour crossover event. But then there are little crossovers, whether it's we have an Arrow villain appearing in a Flash episode, or Felicity coming, or the mentions of Starlab on Arrow, or we'll see that Big Belly Burger exists in Central City as well, that they're a national chain in the DC universe. That stuff is fun for us, and obviously it shouldn't be what's driving the engine, but if you are watching both shows, I think there's going to be so much for you to enjoy.
Does the comic book influence the series, or are you guys going in a new direction completely?
It's influencing it a lot. I mean, the biggest book is probably Rebirth, which Jeff Johns wrote, and he's one of the creators of the show, and there's so much before Jeff sort of like took on the book, he had a much simpler background with Barry did, without nearly so much pathos, and Jeff really infused the book with that. And I remember when we were shooting the pilot and the scene where Barry's mother was killed, Jeff was like, Jeff actually got a little misty standing there. He's gonna kill me for saying this, but he's just like, I can't believe we're actually filming this and it's come to life. And so there's a lot of the comic books in there. It's probably more so than Arrow. I think that Flash has a much richer, deeper comic history than Arrow does, and with that there was a lot more alchemy, as it were.